Hi, lefty. I mean, lefty. You know, lefty, you're not supposed to let the right hand know what the left hand is doing. Or you're not supposed to let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. But if you're one and all together, you should let your left hand know what your right hand's doing. Because how are you going to wash your hands if one hand doesn't know what the other hand's doing? How you going to wash your hands, huh? Good morning, everybody. Hi. I'll be like Karen, my stepmom. Hey, Karen. Good morning. You know, I'll give it to my stepmom. She has woke up like that every day that I frickin' have known her. And now that she's in my house, waking up like that, I gotta put an end to it. I gotta put an end to it, okay? I need as much misery as possible. When I know Karen's, when it's like before 12 p.m. and I know Karen's up and I see her come back, I'm like, pew! I hurry up and run because I don't want that happy demon to come after me, yo. I don't know, what am I read the comments. Lefty, I don't even know half the time what people are talking about. So, and you do comment a tremendous amount, and I just can't read everybody's comment either. I try to get back as much as I want to. I try to get back as much as I want to, not as much as I have to. I don't have to get back to anybody. I don't have to love thy comment. I don't have to give you a Fonzie. Sometimes I just read the comments and I don't respond. At least I'm reading them, you know what I mean? But do I think that you work for SJD? I never said that. But do I think people work for SJD? Of course I do. It's my thoughts, right? These are my thoughts that I put out there, and 007. The energy that I have, I don't know. Again, I don't know how to explain it. It's a tremendous amount of energy, and negativity. I mean, it tries to take my energy because what is the when you have a battery, you got the negative part of the battery. It's pulling the positive. It's trying to pull the positive to it so it can jumpstart itself. Negative energy will always try to steal the positive energy, because when you're running down low on energy, you need energy, so you try to steal the positive energy. SJD is not taking my energy, and I know that, again, when I appreciate people looking out for me, with concerns, but this is and I also know that when there's evil on one side and good on the other, like positive, negative, when you think you're playing the positive side, Satan's always behind the 8-ball. The people that follow him are even further behind that 8-ball. So the energy, it's never taken from me. At one point in time it was, when I started to begin this channel, because I didn't understand what all these agents and trolls were. I didn't understand the whole concept. I just thought people were looking for truth. That's all I thought. I was deceived, like I said. But I was deceived for the last time, quite a few months back, because I knew who was coming against me, and I know that SJD is the one coming against me, and I know he has a bigger role in this whole grand scheme of things than most people think or want to believe. So I bring attention to, my gift is to bring attention to what is not godly, especially when you're saying you are God. I mean, I can't stress it enough. For the ones that work for SJD, you guys, okay, I just want to let you guys know, Satan lied to you. All right? Satan lied to you. Satan lied to SJD. Satan lied to the elite. He just did. I know people feel sorry for me. Oh, poor Robin. He's just, you know, he thinks that God's going to do something, and it's just, you know, you just got to move on with your life. Nah, I am moving on with my life. I'm consistent, and I don't play games at all. Not one bit. And I don't troll people. And if you see my other accounts, you know what the names are. But I haven't used those accounts in months. Months. Like 6 of them. The last time I uploaded a video on Summer is here is when Summer was here. But now winter is here with a threat. Wink, wink. Winter is here, Robin. Get ready, because we're coming after you. So, I know people are probably tired of hearing about SJD, right? But here's the thing. I am purposely saying his name. I am the one giving him recognition, because I want people to see who truly is in charge here, okay? I went fishing. I went deep sea fishing for this shark, okay? There's a lot of fish I caught, but this one's a shark. And it's also a wolf. SJD, you're a wolf. Trying to dress in sheep's clothing, but I mean, even your wolf mask is ripping on the side of its face because it's being unveiled. It's you know, the wounded face, the one of the heads are wounded. It just symbolizes who you are, and I'm calling attention to it. And so is Barb. So is Barb. Because we see through. We see through you. And we understand, okay, now we get it. You know. At least that's what I'm getting by listening to your videos, Barb. I enjoy listening to people talk about whatever. I enjoy when people have, because I know I am a different type of person. I'm not a writer. I'm a talker. Other people write down what they need to write down, so it's more efficient. So their videos are more professional, more on point. Don't waste any time. My videos have been push record, and whatever happens, happens. So I like listening to people talk. The comment section, and not so much, because I can't look. I just consider, all right, from the beginning, this is a defense mechanism. From the beginning, I will consider everyone an agent or a troll. All right, because in the beginning, when I first started, I considered everybody real and they were looking for truth. Boy, was I deceived. So I do it the other way. And then if you proved yourself not to be an agent or a troll or someone that's causing there's people that cause problems. If you prove that you're not later on to me, then that's whatever. But who am I anyway? Who cares? Who cares what you prove to me? And if you get offended, anybody who gets offended at me saying this, then you're part of the group of people in this world at this time that the Bible talks about, that many will be offended. I can't think of one thing that's offensive to me. I can't think of one thing. If you call me an agent, if you say I'm a CIA agent, you say I am a FBI, you say I'm a Masonic, whatever, Mason's degree, 33 degree. I mean, it literally does the exact opposite. And that's how, this is my point to this whole video. What people believe that Satan is pushing to you is working against you. And it fuels God's people. So if I'm called a CIA agent, that is an honor to me because I know that the person calling me one is that person that's pointing at me, right? But yet he's saying exactly what he is. You see what I'm saying? Because I've already dealt with this spirit. It's not a new thing for me to deal with. My kid's mom, when I was with her a long time ago, she was very demon possessed, and she did that same exact thing. At that time, I was like, it bothered me so bad. I'm like, how freaking are you? How delusional are you? You're explaining yourself as you're pointing at me. You're explaining yourself as you're pointing at me. So I'm prepared for this. This is what I'm here for. So it's happening all over again, but it's nothing new. It's just that Satan's just using another vessel. That's it. And when SJD points his finger at me, okay, that's because he's telling you what he is. That's all I can really say about it. In order to be called a CIA agent by the leader, SJD, you're the leader, right? You're the leader, correct? I mean, you wrote the book of Gematria, right? You are the one that's claiming that you are Jesus Christ in the flesh. Are you not? I don't know if you did or not, because I didn't watch your videos. I only keep using the same clip. I can't stomach to listen to you because you make me sick. Like your anger, your lies, the disgust, that part is sickening. So I'll just avoid listening to you. But I'll use the same clip because I want people to know who I'm mocking. And what's funny is, you know damn well that you don't believe that you're Jesus. You know damn well that all this gematria and numbers, it's all bullshit. Yeah, you know it. But you also know that you can use it against people. And then, because here's the thing, the reason why it's such bullshit is because when you first were clinging to me with flatteries, and that's why you delete everything, that's why you delete all of your comments, you delete your videos, because you don't want to be caught looking stupid and lying. So when you first started to cling to me with flatteries, what, were you deceived by me? Was I that good that I deceived you? Nah, not at all, because you know I'm telling the truth. So what truly was it that turned you against me, Stephen? Was it the fact that I didn't bow down and worship you as Jesus? Come on, man. You know you're not Christ. You know you're not this Adam and that Adam and Elijah. And if you were Elijah, you would have known that you literally... Look, I'm not saying I'm anybody besides the same type of spirit of people. But when it comes to Elijah, I am slaying your 450 false prophets that work for you on YouTube, SJD. I'm slaying them with freaking humor. Oh, you slay me with the... It's not funny to you. Because why would it be funny? You're the one busted. Like if you look back, if SJD would have kept up all his comments and his videos about me, true prophet, I am the other witness. I am the other witness. I don't know what it is about that, but I don't claim to be the witness. I don't claim to be one of the two witnesses. I claim to be a witness. Am I a Jehovah Witness? No, I'm just the witness of truth. So I'm one of the witnesses out of many. That's what I believe. And I also believe that I am one of the 144,000 from 7 years ago. That's my belief. Why is it that all this information is coming out now when and the warning has been out 7 years ago? And I adhered to that warning 7 years ago, and all of a sudden, as now everybody's like, "Oh my God, we're getting ready to go in tribulation, guys." Nah, we've been in tribulation. We've been there. We were warned 7 years ago. It's not a 10-year tribulation period, right? Even though technically it is from the beginning of the warning. The beginning of the warning. Because the warning was back in 2008. Excuse me, my sandwich is getting cold. So technically we've had 10 years of the warning and living through it. But you know, that 69th week of 70, no matter how you look at it, 69 weeks of 70 weeks of 7 years in each week. Well, 69 weeks was 2011. And this is the 70th week, right? May 14th. Nation of Israel, 70 years determined. 70 years determined, right? And when you take those 490, what is it, for however you do the math with the weeks, when you're looking at it as sevens, 2011 was the year that all this started. It just is. Here we are in 2018, and I don't know why people are excited. Like, I mean, I do know why, because you have no faith, you have no belief in God. You love this world. That's why. So when they can't wait to start partying for the new year, all I can tell you is this about me: I hate this world. It's disgusting. I want no part of it. I don't want to be here with you. Okay, I want to be here with the rest of you, the ones that have already turned to God. I'm not interested in having filthy conversation so my soul can be vexed. I'm not interested in listening to filthy conversation. That's why I don't watch your videos, SJD. I still see what you're making. I still go over there to check and see, are you still obsessed with me, or have you moved on? And apparently you're still obsessed. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe you made a video, said you're sorry. I won't know unless somebody says something in the comment section like, "Hey, did you know that SJD said this or that?" Other than that, I don't know. And you know that too, because you are in control. And I just want people to know that SJD's in control. That's all. Like, he's not a suffering servant. He's a flat-out bullshit, lying scam artist. A high priest, you know? And do I have proof of this? Nope. Nope. How can I prove any of it? I can't. That's the greatest part about it. I can't prove none of it. I can only say how I feel and what I know in my heart. So, if I'm wrong, God will correct me. Not SJD. Okay, God will correct me. But I don't feel like I'm wrong on this one, because it's such a familiar feeling. I've already went through it. Hey, the David and Goliath at my work, the one that tried poking holes in my pipes, tried to fail, set me up to fail. When I was being gang stalked back then, I didn't even realize it. But it's very familiar. Here I am, jotting down my notes, okay? Taking mental notes. I know who's trying to sabotage me. I know that this person sitting down has all these people working for him. I understand that. I know that there's still people on my channel that still cling. That's fine. You got to take that up with God. You have a job to do. My job, I have a job to do also. My job is free. Your job isn't. So, I sleep well at night. I don't know if you guys do. You know what I'm saying? I have a normal sleep routine. I just sleep all the way through the night. I mean, and then wake up and go about my business. But for the people who are sick and tired of hearing SJD, I don't know what to tell you. This is my calling to reel in the sharks and then lift that shark up by its mouth with my hand and show you who the shark is in this sea of people. Okay? And I know that by me doing that, yeah, of course, it's just every possible way of however they can ramp up the stalking is ramped up. It's been proven to me. I already know. So, and if you get offended by it, well, good, SJD, good, because that proves your spirit all that much more. When I'm being called, like if I'm being accused of what you are, right? Because this is an accusation, correct? I'm accusing you of being a high priest, Mason, that's behind the scenes. You were supposed to be behind the scenes, but I made your ass get the hell up and start making videos about me because everybody that you hired failed. I'm still here every single day in your face, okay? In your face. You can't stop me, SJD. God has my back, and I know it. I am very confident, and I am very faithful, and we are in a major time of trouble. So I'm going to stick with what I know and keep going forward with it. You're basically my only enemy. After I did this to people, I can see trouble coming from other angles. I can see it coming, but as of right now, you are publicly my enemy. Publicly. Even though I don't consider you my enemy. I consider you my brother. I consider you my older brother who is freaking stubborn, who doesn't have faith in God. It's exactly the way my older brother truly is. My blood older brother is exactly that way, but I love him anyway. He argues with me. I don't argue with him. It's the same thing. So, are you a Mason, Steve? Huh? Are you a high priest? Because you seem to know a lot about the Bible, except for a few things like the 1,000-year period already happened. It's only one day. You're not going to rule for the next 3 years. That kind of thing. Like the most important parts, you don't know. You can spit off all kinds of stuff about the Bible and the stories and that. I won't even know. I won't even know because I probably never read it. But when I start hearing it now, I understand it. I understand what the Bible's saying. The spiritual 7 seals are opening up. And you're not the one that's opening up with some fraudulent ass gematria book. that says that I am Jesus Christ in the flesh. You know what I mean? I mean, it says a lot of things about a lot of people. What does that mean? You could take all kinds of words and numbers and letters and collaborate them together and make you look like you're freaking king and lord of lords. But apparently so am I, according to gematria. So it's just, it is what it is. It truly is what it is. I say, you know, God's not going to allow this to continue on. You say, God who? I am God. We're gods. We're all gods. Haven't ye told you ye are gods? Yeah, God's possession. Ye are all gods. His. I like the one thing Barb said. Let me see you make a raindrop, SJD. Go on a video and show us how you personally can make a raindrop. Just drop to the ground. With just through your hands. Let's see it. I don't think we're going to see it. I probably shouldn't have parked right in the sun there, but I'm sitting at the right hand of my Father, apparently. So that's why my left side of my face is illuminated. Most people didn't even know who you were, SJD. And I said it a long time ago. I said it to many people. They're like, who's SJD? I said, you're going to find out who SJD is. Are you not finding out who SJD is? It's the biggest fish that I caught. I'm not letting this fish go. I'm not letting you go, Steve. Some of them are thrown back, but not when you catch a shark. Not when you catch a freaking hammerhead shark. Because a hammerhead shark is like one stubborn ass shark. You didn't really want to get in my boat when I reeled you in. Tough shit. You're in my boat. Now, I know I'm in your world, but you're in my boat. My boat is owned by God. And by golly, God owns the world. He just allows Satan to rule it. And by the looks of it, you're starting to turn out to be like the Antichrist also. Like, you're literally the Jesus, right? According to your script that you're playing. And you're also literally the Antichrist. Because as much as you exalt yourself as Jesus Christ, and I just find it's crazy when I think about it sometimes, but it's true. I really did reel in the biggest fish in America, which is SJD, who is behind all of it. He's behind all the surveillance. And you guys that work for him, you know it. You know the truth. That's why you guys are a little bit uneasy. You're a little bit uneasy because you know that I figured it out. And you guys know that I'm not part of it. And I could be talking to people who've never commented before. Just watchers. People who are watching. You don't have to comment to be an agent. Not at all. Matter of fact, most of you don't comment at all. And you're still watching. But watch carefully. Okay? Remember, watch carefully. I am picking apart your boss. And he will deny it vehemently. Over and over and over again. It's only slander if it's not true. You can't prove anything, because this wicked and adulterous generations that seeketh they have the signs, they say, prove it to me. Well, Steve, I will. I'll prove it to you. Just not in the court of law on earth. God's law. It's already been proven. Your spirit has already failed miserably. And the more you talk, the more it shows. If anybody can stomach listening to you or watching your videos. Like, you know how I make you sick? You know how you have to watch my video for all 33 minutes of it? You, okay, Steven, have to watch my video. I know for a fact that you have to watch every single video, every single word you have to listen to. That's torment for you. That's why you can't wait until our testimony is finished But you don't think it's going to be finished by God stopping it. You believe that because you and your elite chums are going to shut us up, and then that's the end of it, and you don't frickin' have to sit there and listen to me for 33 minutes at a time when I do my damn videos anymore. That's going to be the relief on your end. Like, thank me. Good job, me. Thank me. About time I got rid of him. Nope. I'm going to haunt you, Stephen. I'm tormenting you every day. This is what the torment is about. You know those two witnesses that dwelled upon the earth that continued for 42 months and tormented them that dwelled upon the earth? You know those two witnesses? I'm just one of them, okay? There's many others out there, I believe. And this is what it means to torment you. I'm tormenting you with truth. Truth cuts deep. When you're a liar and people are telling you about yourself and it's true, the demon that dwells inside of you gets so damn furious that that's why you make up the accounts, so you can really tell me how you feel. But when you were trying to be kind to me, clinging to me with flatteries, like the Bible said people will do in these last days, I didn't literally think it was going to be me that they're clinging to, but apparently that's how it turned out. So as you're clinging to me with flatteries back then, that's your fake self. Your real self is the, you know, like the JJ account that all of a sudden now you got like some woman uploading a video speaking like come on, man. You said what you needed to say. You deleted all your comments, and then you hurried up and made some woman on there talk all sweet and kind, like Christian-like. It's sickening, man. It's sickening to know. But it's also an awesome feeling to know. So it's like I guess it's like that terrible feeling and the wonderful feeling at the same time when all this stuff is going to jump off the show. It's going to be frightening, but so damn awesome, depending on your spirit and how you can handle it. So I just want people to know the reason why I talk about SJD is to bring exposure to him, because people, you need to know who's in charge. You need to know who's behind that little curtain, like the Wizard of Oz. That's Steve. Steve is, SJD is that guy behind the curtain, making the moves, controlling everything, okay? The leader. That's right, the leader. You said it right the first time.